The real reason you don't have time as a mom business owner is because honestly, you don't have time. We're doing 3,000 things at once. We got no team. It's usually a one-woman show. And so let's just applaud for all the things that we're doing because we have no time at all. Crickets. Anyway, hi, my name is Sabri. I'm a system strategist for mompreneurs. I help moms build systems using the mom method so they can stop feeling pulled in every direction and actually have time for their dream life. So, how are you supposed to run a business if you have no time? Well, I'm here to tell you, you're just going to have to do it. No. The first thing with running a business as a mom without no time is how can you automate your home? And before you're looking at me like, girl, what you mean? How do I automate my home? How can you make your home life easier for you to have time to work on your business? So some things that I did was I created like this home management template. I got my meal plan on there. I got my cleaning schedule. There's a spot for appointments. And then I also have like a finance tracker on there. And that's it. With my meals, I write the instructions, I write the ingredients. It's all listed there. So when it's time to cook dinner or when it's time to meal plan, I pull it up on my phone and I got everything that I need to get because I'm not making my life harder than it needs to be. I'm already doing 3,000 things as soon as I open my eyes. So why, when it comes to meal planning or when it comes to cleaning, why I got to remember all that by myself? I'm tired of remembering everything by myself. I don't want to remember it by myself no more. So that's what I've done. And my cleaning schedule is super simple as well because I don't have time to be cleaning all day. I don't even want to clean the whole house in one day. You might see the mess in the background, but welcome. But like, I don't want to do that because why? So I broke it up. And I think the key to managing your home and like your business is like breaking up your tasks and do not try to do everything in one day. Focus on one thing. And so my cleaning schedule, I focus on one area of the house at a time. And then Friday through Sunday, I'm off. Obviously, you'll still do like the regular picking up and stuff, but I'm not cleaning nothing for real. I'm off the clock. As moms, we also need to have times that we're off the clock. And that's just one way I've done that. So you just need to find a way to automate your home. Literally. Make it easier. The things that you do not like doing, think of ways that you can be like, okay, it doesn't work this way, but it'll work another way. It'll make your life so much easier. Also, if you hear my kids in the background, I'm a mom, okay? The only way for me to show up, especially with no childcare, is to keep pushing through. So I'm just going to embrace the fact that they're here with me. Yeah. That's what we're doing today. The second thing, you're doing everything, but you're not doing the things that matter. Why are you on TikTok if you said you're not focusing on TikTok? Why are you doing things the way other business owners are doing it? Why? It doesn't work for you. You're a mom. You don't have all this time to just be sitting here chilling, running around, doing all these things. You really don't have time. So why are you doing it? I know for me, I kept saying that I want to be on YouTube. I wanted to have things that were working for me. I wanted to have a blog. I wanted to probably try on Pinterest. But here I am, or here I was, stressing out over Instagram. Does that make sense? We're doing everything of what someone else told us to, not thinking about, what works for me. I was trying to fit my stuff into Instagram, which I'm still on Instagram. But like, if I know I like to talk and it's easier for me to get something out, why am I trying to put it on the caption? Like, it really be that simple. Why am I doing that? Or if I know I don't like this type of business, why am I doing it? I'm just going to take a minute. I feel like this was a lot. At this moment. I really do. Like, why are we doing it? I'm sorry. Why though? It doesn't make sense of why we're doing the things that we're doing. If it's not aligned with the vision that God has given you for your business and for your home, it does not have a place here. And that's one thing that I had to realize about myself. And I was trying to do all the things, but I realized like, no, I don't need to do all the things. I need to do the things that are working for me, that will work for me when I'm sleep deprived, have a newborn, and I can't think straight. I will tell you, one thing that my home management system has helped with when I had my third baby, which was this year, 2025, depending on when you're watching this, it could be a different year. When I had my baby was this meal tracker. My husband and my sister were able to run with the recipes that we had. All because I took the time to make a system so they didn't have to ask me nothing. The things were bought. But you can go find them in that pantry while I'm trying to get my brain together. As much as you're trying to run a business, you still have a life and you have responsibilities. So that means you cannot spend the whole day on your business because that's unsustainable as a mom. And you have other things to do. You still have to take care of yourself, do your hobbies, hang out with your husband, hang out with your kids, relax, talk to your mom, your sister, go to the store. I mean, I don't like going to the store for grocery shopping. Walmart plus me down every time, okay? I just don't. Like, you have other things to do. So, especially with moms who are putting their family, we're just going to have to go with it, okay? Especially with moms who are putting their family first, you're going to have to schedule your day where it's like your home stuff needs to be done first before you do your business stuff. Now, obviously, it can be a little bit different depending on how your time is with the kids. And I'll have another video about that with how to work around your kids and stuff. And it's just going to depend. Like I said, anything that I share on here going to depend exactly on your availability, on what your schedule is, because every mom's schedule is different and what season of life you're in when it comes to how old your kids are and how many of them, and like it's just gonna be different. But you're just gonna have to block time off, and you can't be doing everything. And I know when I started automating my home, I could see actually how much time I actually had, and then I was like, I can only do like one thing at a time. It'd be cool if I even got two things done, but what was the main thing I need to do? That's what I need to do. Make sure you're home in a systemized way where you can start seeing those gaps of times that you have. And then that would be the time for your business. And what's one thing that's going to help you move in your business when it comes to getting your stuff done is when you think of this is like a more of like a project management. And I'll probably have to do a video on this, but do the task that's going to make the other task easier. So if you're going to start a blog, write the blogs first before you start getting to the website and start putting things on. Because if you can write the blogs first, then you already have the content to go on the blogs. It makes no sense to start the website and you have no place for like you don't even have the blogs written. Write the blogs first, batch some, give you some time to get you some good blogs batched, and then for you to connect them and link them to the different links. If you're like thinking of it strategically, where it's like it leads to the next one, batch it ahead of time, then work on the website and stuff and putting that stuff on there and adding all the links. It's going to be a lot easier when you do it that way. So when you be planning out your task, if you're like, I'm going to start a blog, I would start writing some blogs first. And don't obviously write them somewhere else that's not like located on the website, like a project management tool. I like to use ClickUp. ClickUp's nice, but because it has docs and stuff like there. But there's Notion, like you can even write it in Asana, like just whatever your brain can get with, or even write in a notebook. But whatever your brain can get with, but I mean, then you'll have to have a hard time trying to put it together, but it don't matter. But whatever your brain can get with, that's what you would do. We're not necessarily going to get more time as moms. We're really not. So if you're in the spot where you're like, I'm not in the place to get childcare and you are the childcare, you just got to learn how to maximize the time, but also have things that make it a lot easier. And in order to have time for your business, you got to automate that home, girl. You got to automate that home. That way you can see how much time you're working with. You started your business because you wanted to support your life, not the other way around. If you're like, girl, this was good, I need to automate my home, I need to figure out how to get this under wraps because I got a business to run, I got to support my family, I want this to work, and I feel called to both, I would like to invite you to my private podcast. And I care about the systems that I put into my business, what that looks like, how I even started my blog, kind of like the batching process, easy for me to do and kind of keep up with. It's going to be in the show notes, but join it. It's completely free. I'm going to be sharing like behind the scenes of me building my business while raising a family and getting back to after having my third babies. If you like this video, subscribe. I'm so glad you're here, and let's get it, mama.